Okay, I just message others just to join. Just a minute. Okay, how are you all otherwise? Good. Okay, good. Very nice. This be good. And now, today you will become much better and best because it's a new beginning. Because every month we will have an opportunity where we can actually restart our life. We can actually reboot our life. But we have no idea. We are not even conscious about how we are functioning into this universe. We just get up in the morning, do our work, eat and sleep. Like how every time I give the example of, we always just put petrol drive, put petrol drive, put petrol drive. We do not take the vehicle to this yantra into the mechanic. We do not take the yantra and then change the engine oil and everything. How the car, you need to take care of all the different aspects. Then the car will be very nice and it can come for you for a long period of time, right? In the same way, we are designed to live for a minimum of 120 years. But right now, that lifespan of ours is cut down to half or little more than half. So that means like 60, 70, 60 means we think we are old. 80 means are fully gone. But no, actually we are supposed to live as per the, again, Satyashri Mataji can explain nicely as per astrology, how we are designed to live for all these different moon cycles and the solar cycles. Okay. So now we have, uh, correct, hai na, Satyaji? Uh, so we have to align ourselves into the universe. So one of the best way, the simplest way to do that is to recognize that we are living to this universe where we are governed and controlled by different aspects of this universal creations. Especially we are more and more energized and powered by the moon. We are more and more energized and powered by the sun, right? So we should understand how they are playing a vital role into our lives, and we need to align ourselves into the universal cycle. Like we have this geometry and our geometry should align with the universal geometry. Only then we'll be able to live a very peaceful and a contented life. Otherwise, every time we keep seeing for flaws, we keep seeing for this is not there, that is not there. But the time you come to understand that, okay, fine, I'm aligned with the universe, and you can see that everything is, there's no scarcity at all. Most of the time we say, oh, I don't have this, I don't have this, I have this problem, I have that problem. But the point here is, there is, in reality, there is no scarcity for anybody. The Lord is Purnam. Whatever comes from the Lord is also Purnam. There's the first shloka of this Upanishad. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamada Purnameva Shishyate. Whatever comes from the Lord is also complete and perfect. And we are thinking that we have so much imperfections. I don't have this, I don't have, we keep cribbing all our life, right? But we have no idea how do we make, fill that imperfections. So in a very simple way, today we are going to learn how are we going to make the best use of today's day. Today is the day of Amavas, right? And also the night of Amavas. So what are the things which we can do? What are the things which we should not do? And what is the thing that we can add on some magical things? That's why it's called just add magic. We're going to add some magic into our life where we can actually manifest what we need to manifest. Okay, magical. Everybody wants to learn the secrets? Okay, great. So now let's dive in. So most of the time we have this bad notion or a very scary notion in our lives, right? We say Amavas, oh, Amavas Kirat. We all get scared, right? From my childhood, it's been taught like Amavas means it's something very scary. Amavas means it's something very dreadful day, and it's a very not a good day, right? But no, Amavas is the day of a new beginning. It's a new moon day. That's why it's called new moon. It's not called as a bad moon, right? It's called as a new moon. It's a new beginning for all of us. And also this is the day actually of our day of the ancestors. This is the time where the ancestors, the departed souls, come back to from the Pitra Loka to visit their people here. Okay, and it's very important for us to respect them on this day and to worship our ancestors, because we are all connected in Runanu Bandhana, not just with our immediate who are living, also with those who have already died earlier, with our ancestors. So we need to bring about peace among us and the ancestors. It's our duty to worship them. It's our duty to do the certain kriyas which is going to help them to evolve. Like when we die, it's our duty. That's the reason why a son is always wanted in a Vedic culture. हमको पुत्री चाहिए, पुत्री नहीं चाहिए, क्यों नहीं चाहिए? Why? Because a son is the one who does all the kriyas, right? And he is the one, if he does now, that per soul is getting benefited. So whatever the pitras are getting benefited, they get released from the pitra loka and they can evolve into different aspects of the future lives. And also definitely, yes, on the day of Amavas, they will be mentally, most of the people we can see that especially women feel some sort of high emotions on Amavas day. They also have some sort of, mentally we find imbalances. Sometimes we're very irritated, very quarrelsome, or sometimes we're very loving. So the emotions are high. Why? Because on the day of Amavas, the gravitational pull is very high. Because see, because you have also read in Bhagavad Gita that we get the fruits and the plants and everything are nourished by the energy, by the rays of the moon. How do we get this nutrition within our system? The nutrition comes from Chandrama, from the moon, right? So in the same way, on this day, the moon is completely closed, right? We cannot see. That's why it's completely Amavas. It's fully dark, right? On this day, the gravitational pull of the moon is very high. You can see that on Amavas day also the tides are very high. You can, if you, that's the reason on Amavas day, they also put a board on the beaches. Do not go to swim because the tides are very high, right? Because the gravitational pull is very high. That's the reason why the blood into us are pulled up into the brains. So that's the reason why we feel also highly emotional, sometimes mentally unstable on the day of Amavas, very vulnerable on that day. That's the reason why it's recommended. It's also most of the people were a little afraid or not so comfortable on Amavas day because of these reasons. Okay, but still, it's not a bad day. It's a very good day. It's a very good day to start new things. It's a very good day to do and to manifest, because this is the day where we can really manifest something into our lives. You want something in your life? Okay, I want a job. Okay, you can get the job, because this is the day where you can actually redo your stuff. This is the day when you suppose you want to, so long I didn't do, what do we say, exercise. So let me start doing asanas. I keep telling everybody, do asana, do asana. So we are not able to do, but today you can do it. And it starts, you can do today. You can, like kickstarting yourself. You have an opportunity, because now the energies in this angle are very high. Okay. Now, what are the do's we need to do? As an Amavas day, there are certain things which we need to do and certain things which is not recommended to do also. When you do these things, you can make the best use of the opportunity, the best use of today's day. How are we going to do that? We have to start again with cleansing. What's cleansing? Cleansing your own home. It's very important to cleanse our home today. Because once you cleanse your home today, that's a time when it's like a new beginning, right? When you want to begin new, you need to clean. Right? So you start your day with cleansing. And also this is the day, as I told you, Pitras come. And जैसे अभी के नाना नानी आए, अरे देखो मेरे पोती कुछ नहीं कर रही है, इतना घर इतना गंदा रखा है ना? So they come and then they see that, okay, fine, घर कितना सुंदर रखा है मेरे बच्चे ने. They give आशीर्वाद, they give the blessings, right? And especially the main doors. Like the main door, the vascal of the door, cleanse it, put rangoli and put the toran today. You can change the fresh into the fresh toran. This is the day to do that. Okay. And for us also, it's for us ideally to, most of the time all the sages used to go to Ganga or go to the river, flowing river, and take a dip. But now, if you don't have that, you can just take a bucket of water, just chant Ganga, Yamuna, Sindhu, Narmada, Kaveri, Jalesmi, Sannidhi, Kuru. That means all the holy rivers are invoked into the water, and then you can take a bath. And also you can add black till into the water which you're taking bath. That's also going to help you and cleanse you off. Okay, and also very important, as I tell every time, that we need to align ourselves with the elements of the universe. So especially the sun. So we have, it's recommended for us every day to offer water to sun. As I told you, can somebody tell me what is the use of that? Because we've already discussed in our earlier classes. When you offer water to sun, you have to unmute and then speak.
The chakras will be activated.
Correct, yes. Scientifically, the water is going to act like a prism. So when you pour water like this, the water will act like a prism. The color of the sun's rays are divided into a spectrum of 7 colors, Vibgyor, and it activates each of our chakras. And on this day of Amavas, if you can add black till to it also, it will be very beneficial. Okay. And so after taking bath, take the Ganga Jal and sprinkle all over your home. After cleansing your home, take bath. After bath, take Ganga Jal, sprinkle all over the home. Okay, that's a very good way to cleanse your home, so that you are actually inviting. What is happening today? Your guests are coming to your home. Who are those guests? They're not from this realm of yours, of the living realm. They're coming from the Pitralokas. So you're making the place conducive for them to come and to bless you. Okay. And especially those who are having marriage issues, or who are seeking for Lakshmi to come into their house. It's recommended for them for today's day, especially on a Amavas day, to put water to a people tree. Okay, water mixed with little milk and offer it, and also little what do we say, jaggery or sugar, not sugar, the rock sugar. Okay, kalsakre, what we say in Kannada. You can offer that, mix with that, and then offer it to the people tree, because this is going to help you to bring about those who are not getting married, they will get married. Those who have issues in their marriage, that will help them with that. Those who are lacking money, that will help them to get some money. So this is going to help a lot. And also very important, the next one, those who are having issues with what do we say, debts, loans, or this is the very nice solution, especially today. If you can light a ghee lamp, keep it in Ishanya, that means Ishan, on the northeast direction of your home, and in that ghee just add some haldi, that means turmeric, and little kesar, saffron into that. Then you can see that it works very magically. It's going to cleanse your home, and it's going to release you from all sorts of debts. See, these are simple things. This is simple addition into our life which we do. When we do this, this is
Prabhu, a little slowly, Prabhu.
Okay.
Very.
Okay. I'll slow down. Okay. Now, as I was mentioning, if we have to get released from our loans or debts which we have, a simple way to do that on today's day is to light a ghee lamp, or even an oil lamp is also fine, and keep it where? In the northeast direction of your house. And into that ghee or oil, you can just add a pinch of haldi, a pinch of kesar. Vaibhavji, you have a question?
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Yes. Just want to ask, like, since we meaning and all these things, so that our ancestors can come home on the Mavasan and can bless us.
Right.
Why do we seek blessings from our ancestors, and for what do they actually bless us?
Yes. See, we, as I told again earlier also, that we are linked with our ancestors. We have the karmas, shapas, and papas carried forward from our ancestors to us also. So now we need to cleanse that. And then they come. Why do they come again? They come to bless us. As elders, they're always seeking. Those who are stuck into the Pitraloka, they are all wanting to get themselves liberated. And they're seeing whether my son, my grandson is doing those kriyas to liberate me. Right? And when they come here, they see that, okay, your house is kept clean, everything is fine. Then they actually bless us. And then they get, see, one more thing. We can see that how do we most of the time get lucky, right? Sometimes how we are linked. I'll give you a very a vague example. You can understand that. So just like that, sometime I get a lottery, or I got some gold which is fallen there. How did I get that? How did I receive that? One answer for that is yes, it was in my karma. Okay, I got it. Another also way is from my previous life. Whoever were my children, who have done a kriya on my behalf, I have given them good sanskars to my grandchildren, great-grandchildren. They're doing all the sanskars which is supposed to be done. So once they're doing that, then my karma or my good things are going to pile up more. So then that's when I'll get a good lottery or get something. So that's the reason why as children, it's very important for us to also take care of the dead, not just the living. And now the age of Kali Yuga is so bad that 4 children the father and mother can have. But these 4 children at their old age of the parents will not be able to take care of the elderly parents. So what to take care of the dead, right? That's the nature of Kali Yuga. But once we understand this, what is it, what we are learning here? We are learning ourselves to align with the universe, to understand not just one layer of our existence, but also different layers of our existence. Hope it makes understand, Ivo? Okay. So now, also people who are having bad health, people having issues with their health, it's recommended on today's day, especially Amavas, to go to a Hanuman temple and to offer our pranams to Hanuman, also chant Hanuman Chalisa. That's very good. Actually, today's day is also a little more special also. Why? Because there is Shanivar also, today is Saturday also, and Amavas also. So it's anybody having any sorts of health issues, it's recommended today to visit a Hanuman temple.
Prabhu, what if there is no Hanuman temple near you?
Just go in front of Lord Hanuman photo, or in your phone, just take a picture of Hanuman, do pranams and chant Hanuman Chalisa, or just chant any mantra for Lord Hanuman.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Next, also this is also important. Today is a day of giving, charity. It also says in Bhagavad Gita, right? You should give charity at a good time, also for the right people, right? So it's ideal for a day of Amavas is good to give charity, especially if you can do it on behalf of the people who have already passed away. This is going to help them a lot. Multiple times it's going to help them to manifest themselves. It's like release them from whatever they are going through immediately. And also it's going to help us. See, the more you give, the more we are going to get blessed with abundance, right? The more you hold on, the more we will be squeezing it in. The universe, if you just throw one stone, it will come back to you as a pebble, as a boulder, right? You throw one rose, it comes back to you as 1,000 roses. So now what we are doing here is not just for us, we are doing this unconditionally. I'm giving this donation not for my well-being, but for my ancestors. So you're not doing it for selfish reason, for a selfless reason, then it's going to come back to you multiple times, especially on the day of Amavas. Okay. And also it's on the day of Amavas, it's recommended if you can light a lamp for Tulsi. This you have to do every day. That today, especially if you can do both morning and evening, light a lamp for Tulsi, it's the best thing which you can do. Okay. Next, if you are looking for a job or anything like that, today is a good day to send your resumes. Okay, post your resumes, email your resumes to as many people as possible today. And also you want to start something new. Say you want to start your new food habits. You want to start something new in your life. Start doing exercise, start going for a walk, start walking on Mother Earth, start offering water to the sun. All the good things, whatever you want to start today. Today is it's like a new beginning. It's a good time to start. Okay. These are the basic do's. There are many things which is there. I'm just giving you a very brief overlook so that in our day-to-day life, we living in a modern lifestyle, how we can imbibe these things and make the best use of the opportunities which the universe itself is providing for us. Like the first good thing what the universe has given us is, as I had explained earlier also, all of us today, you're going to also learn astrology from Shalimataji. So she's also going to explain how Lord Brahmaji has made this creation in such a way that he has given us, you're bound to your karmas. This is your set of karmas, prarabdha, which you have taken like Sanchit. Then there's a whole 3 aspects of karma. That's the bigger aspect of it. But in a simple way, we have our karmas which we are suffering. But how can I edit my karmas? How I can delete those karmas, right? But for that, he has given a very nice opportunity, especially at the time, who knows what time you can edit your karma? Somebody can tell me? You have an opportunity to actually edit, rub it, rewrite your karmas. Every day you have this opportunity. When is that time? सबको पता है, मैंने बताया पहले.
Brahma Muhurta.
Brahma Muhurta.
Correct. Very nice. At the time of Brahma Muhurta is the time actually where you can edit your karma, burn out your karmas. You can do activities which are going to help you to release from all the papas which we have. Okay, I just mute. Okay. And also, like we have Amavas and Purnima days. These are also very, very potent days. Okay. So you can actually work on your karmas. You can actually burn out. It's because this is an opportunity for you to do it it's like a very crucial period of time where your energies are waiting for us to make these changes. And this works in a very magical way. With the things which I'm going to teach you today, if I recommend you and I request you to do it for the next 3 Amavas, just in the span of not even 3, the second after the second Amavas, when you do this, you can see that whatever you're going to learn today, it's going to start manifesting.
Sorry,
So
Prabhu, next 3 hours, did you say?
3 Amavas.
3 months. Okay.
Yeah. I want you to do this for the next 3 Amavas.
Oh, but any good things, like you can start new things is a point where during Amavas, what you say.
Yeah.
But related to marriages or any Griha Pravesh or anything, they don't,
that we don't do.
astrology, they don't recommend Amavas as a good day for any
Right,
good
right,
things.
right. We're not talking about that. We're talking about our own lifestyle changes, what we want to do. Any habits, we want to create new habits. But on this day, we are not going to break habits. That's very important. In the next slide, I'm going to show you that. On today, like suppose you want to start a new diet program. You want to start something new. You can do that. But somebody is already having smoking habit or having drinking habit. They want to leave it. This is not the day. So that day is Purnima. Purnima is the day when you can start breaking habits. Anumava said this day when you start making habits, in that sense.
And what is which is good for better studies in this?
Sorry?
If you want to start something good in terms of studies, then what do we need to do?
Yeah, you want to start a habit of studies. That's what you mean.
Yes.
Yeah, today is a good day to start that habit. Instead of reading the whole book, start with 1 chapter or a 1 page every day, starting today. That's going to help you. Okay. Coming to what are the don'ts? There are certain things which we should not do on the day of Amavas, which is going to have a very bad effect on us if we do that. What are those? This you might have heard already. That's the reason why people most of the time know the don'ts, don't know what to do. So every time we say this on Amavas day. First thing is do not pluck tulsi leaves on the day of Amavas. Okay, very important. Second thing is do not take any important decisions on Amavas night. Any important decisions, say for example, today I have to do this, or you have to sign a contract with somebody or something like that. Do not do anything important decisions, because why? Your emotions are high, your intellect is not high, your emotions are high, because your blood is rushing towards your head, right? So in this day, if you're taking any decisions, it's not going, any decisions in emotions when you take, it's going to be very dicey. So you should take any decisions in the mode of goodness. So it should be with intelligence, with buddhi. So it's recommended not to take any decisions. Especially today, try to avoid any sorts of fights or conflicts at home. Postpone कर दो, आज झगड़ा करना है तो नहीं, कल करेंगे, आज शांति से रहेंगे. Okay, so it's better for us. Just for today, let's not fight. Why? Because it's again going to make the pitras sad. Because you have guests at home. Guests आए हैं घर पे और उनके सामने आप लड़ रहे हो, है ना? वो बोलेंगे अरे हमारे बच्चे कैसे हो गए? They feel very sad, right? Because you have guests at home, you need to be at your best, not fighting. And also not to be done today is not to consume any sorts of non-veg today. It's not recommended, especially on Amavas day. Okay. And also, as I said earlier, this is not the day to leave habits. This is the day to create new habits. So do not try to leave any habit today. I will teach you that in our next class, where I'm going to teach you about what all the things to do and don'ts on Purnima. Then we will talk about that. But today, not the day to leave habits. आज से मैं ये नहीं करूँगी, नहीं. आज से मैं ये करूँगा. That is what you need to do today. And also, it's very important for us to avoid people who drain our energies. Sometimes there are people in our life which, if you go to them, they will just drain off your energies, right? So try to avoid those sorts of people, because you yourself are a low charge. So if you go to somebody else who's the most low charge, you will be fully drained out. So that's why. And no important work, like how even Gokul Mataji pointed out. Yes, today is the time when not to do anything which is important, like any Griha Pravesh or marriages. Today is not the day to do that. Okay. And also today, this is very important. This is what all our childhood we have heard. Do not go outside. Do not go to vacant lands. Do not go to graveyards. Right? Yes, that's right. Very much right. Because today is the day where the other entities are in a very strong position. We are humans. We have others. Bhuta, Preta, Pichachas are there. That is one category of them. We also have Gandharvas. We also have different Devatas. These are all the different angelic realm is there. And also there is a Rakshasa realm is also there, right? On today's day, where this realm is very potent. So it's recommended not to go around any vacant places. It's not to go, especially into a graveyard. It's very much recommended not to do that. And
won't the Pitras save us?
Putras,
The Pitras, won't they save us when all these entities are trying to attack us or like?
अगर आप घर पे कोई entity आया है तो today is the day actually you can remove all sorts of black magic, all sorts of entities in your home today. But again, you नहीं हम तो बहुत शक्तिशाली हम जाएंगे तो अब जाएंगे तो क्यों help करेंगे आपको? So you, because it's already recommended not to go to a graveyard or to open place today. But still we go and we think they will help us, but it's difficult for them also, no? Because today they are very strong. अगर वो fight करेंगे तो भी वही win करेंगे ना? Because
Amavasya day, all the spirits and other
ghosts and goblins and the bhutas and the pichachas, they are very, very potent today. Yeah.
What are the consequences, Prabhu? Like, what exactly happens?
Simple, nothing much happens. They'll come, they'll stay with you for some time, they'll enjoy, they'll eat this, that, and then they'll go back. Nothing much.
No, the bhoot. The bhoot pret. The bhoot pret.
वही तो बता रहा हूँ देखो आज के दिन में ना even though you do so many sadhanas and your aura is completely sealed है ना फिर भी उनका आज उनका शक्ति ज्यादा है तो एक हथौड़े लेंगे आपका aura क्रैक करेंगे अंदर आएंगे आपके साथ रुकेंगे तो अब आप सोचे कि ये होने के बाद आप you can see हाँ इस तरह
possessed. Okay. Okay.
Possessed so extreme है. It's like hip hopping. They'll come into your place. They can enjoy what they want to enjoy. Says, for example, you have no desire to eat chicken, but after this Amavas की रात में 2-3 दिन के बाद आपको full craving आता है. No, I have to eat chicken. I want to smoke. So I say that means it's not actually your desire. It's somebody else's desire whom you're fulfilling. उस तरह.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay, and today is a day actually you need to sleep early and also rise up early. Especially Amavas day, no need to keep yourself awake the whole night. You need to sleep early. Okay. And also today is a day also to get up early and do your sadhanas because today is a very important day to that. And especially no sex on Amavas day because any procreation which happens on the day of Amavas, it's not just for us. The child is going to suffer end of the day. The child will be having very bad ill health. We can see that when the time the children are born, the whole life they suffer with bad health. I don't know what they did, but actually the child didn't do anything. It's what we did, right? Because we had sex on the day of Amavas and the child is born and is born with, by default, it will come with a bad health. That soul who has to suffer bad health will be sent at that particular period of time. So there is a particular time and situation and events also when to have sex and when not to have sex. If you want to have a male child, when to have a female child, when to have, when you want to have a devata into your system, and what to do. There's a whole system for 9 months, what to do, the whole system is there. Every month there are certain things to do. But nobody of us do that. Just once in 7 months we'll do some Simantam, once in something we'll do, that's all. But actually in reality, whole 9 months is a process that actually you're creating a new life form, right? It's like a molding. It starts right from day one. So it's very important, especially on Amavas, not to do that. And today is not a day to offend anybody. So its offense is also not good because it multiplies multifold if you do that. Okay. So let's not offend anybody. So these are the don'ts. समझ में आ गया? Do's and
I
don'ts.
have a question. Like, what if there are impurities in the house? So is there any possibility that the ghost or that other creatures will come into the house for some time on this day? Like,
it's more easy for them to come if you. That's the reason. The first thing, what was the do's I told to do?
Like during periods, like if it is like that, so is it like that? Like if
no, the periods is independent of this. I'm talking about physical impurity. If you're not taken bath, your house is dirty, things are scattered around. You're not everything properly organized. So this is the time when this is the opportunities where the pretas and the bhutas will make use of it. Because that's a time when the aura is not cleansed. The aura is shattered. It's all very weak. Like you remember, I gave also the exam. I think I didn't show that last time. Whom I showed? It's like, even though you have a small cloth which you have not folded and kept, you can check the energies of that. It will be negative energies. Prana is very weak. The same clothes, you fold it and you check the energies will be very high. Nothing else to do, just folding the clothes matters in life. So always keep your clothes folded and kept every time, properly stacked in everything. Most of the time when you go to anybody's bedroom, it will be scattered, right? Everything here, there, because it has negative energies. So prana is very low. We should live in such a way that our prana, our vibrations are always high. So that's how we need to design our life. Okay, these are the do's and don'ts. And now comes the magical part. I'm going to give you two very nice and a very powerful techniques. It's like a magic itself. So how many of you want to manifest things into your life? Okay, very nice. So now I'm going to teach you two techniques. First is we are going to write a letter to the universe. Okay, and this works very, very potently. You can see it to that. हाँ सत्यश्री जी, आप कुछ हैंड रेज किया आपने.
प्रभु जी आपने पूछा था ना कि मैनिफेस्ट किसको करना है.
हाँ जी, हाँ जी, हाँ जी, वेरी नाइस. सो देखो, अभी मैनिफेस्ट ऐसे करेंगे, हम तो यूनिवर्स को ही लेटर लिख देंगे आज, because today it will reach and it will come back to you multifold. So you will not understand it, how it is mentioned there. I will go step by step. उसके लिए पहले आपको चाहिए, and when you have to do this first, this letter went to the universe. When are you writing? You're writing it today after 8 p.m. Okay, sunset के बाद, थोड़ा समय के बाद, because that's a time when the Amavas is at its peak. So after 8 p.m. के बाद ये letter लिखना है. So you just have to take a paper, a plain paper, right? First thing is that. And before doing that, taking a paper, you need to sit down, calm down yourself, take a deep breath, breathe out with your mouth. You do this with me. Please learn this, how to do that. So that's going to help you a lot. Sit down, everybody. If you can on your cameras, that's the best. Okay, take a deep breath. Breathe out with your mouth. Take a deep breath. By doing this, we are taking in positive energy and we are removing out negative energies from our system. Okay. I say, and sit down in silence for a few minutes before you start. You want to write, because you need to be calm and composed for you to write the letter to the universe. Send it to the universal energies, right? You need to be very much composed. ठीक है, इतना कर दिया. फिर आप एक white paper ले लो, उसके साथ red pen लो. Red pen is very important for you. Take a red pen. उसके साथ हमको और क्या चाहिए? एक lamp चाहिए. Lamp or a candle, whatever is there at home. और हमको एक extra plate चाहिए. ठीक है, इतनी चीजें you have to make ready.
प्लेट किस चीज की हो?
Any plate, no problem. Just to discard off, because in the end we're going to burn this paper.
Glass is fine. Glass plate.
Yeah, glass plate, any plate is fine. Because in the end, as I told you, we're going to discard this paper. We're going to burn it. ठीक है, पहला चीज, you take all this. Second, we are going to write the letter. For that, what you're going to write is, first thing you're going to write, whom are you addressing? You're addressing this to the dearest universe. Okay, we are sending it to the universe. And then second thing, what we're going to write? We're going to write, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for everything what is there with me right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now, you have a choice now. You can write either 5 wishes of yours or 1 wish of yours, but not more than 5 wishes. Okay. So you can say, for example, and also when you're writing these wishes, it should be in the present tense. Affirmations should always be in your present tense, not in the past tense, not in the future. I will get my job tomorrow. I will get this job with so much salary tomorrow. No, I have a job with X amount of money right now. I'm enjoying my job in the new company. I'm happily married with the love of my life. Okay, I am happily living with my family and my children. That means you understand the present tense. It should not be in the past tense. We were happy together. I will be happy tomorrow. No, in the present tense you have to write. समझ में आ गया ना? That's very important. That's a key. Okay, write your affirmations or your manifestation, what you need to manifest in the present tense, not more than 5. 1 is fine. Just you're looking for a job, or you're looking for a good married life, or you're looking for a house, or you want to clear, I'm free from all the loans and dues. Okay, you can do that. And then after doing that, you need to energize also. इसको energize कैसे करेंगे? You take this paper after writing down everything, and then down you just sign your name also on that. Thank you, thank you, thank you again. Up also thank you, down also thank you. Okay, and sign your name. Hold the paper like this in your hand, and then I want you to close your eyes. And those people who have already learned Reiki, they can invoke Reiki and can energize the paper also with Reiki. Okay, hold your hands like this, and for a few moments visualize all the manifestations which you have written in that. If you have written in that, okay, fine, I'm happily living a happy life with the love of my life. So visualize that already happening in your mind, that you're already living in a comfortably, having a happy moments with your loved ones. And visualize that I have already cleared all, I'm clear from all the loans and dues. You feel how you feel. That feeling is important. How you feel that when you're released from all the loans and dues, right? That emotion. The key here is how you trigger those emotions. Okay, trigger those emotions. Let's say, for example, you're already working in the company which you like. You already have a job package which is there, which you like it. You're holding the paper and then you're visualizing that whatever you have written 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. It's very important. Then you need to fold it. Not I say fold 9. There's a system to fold it. When you need to fold it towards yourself, very important. Only 2 folds. I say fold karo pehle. Okay. Apni taraf. And then again fold it, second fold अपनी तरफ. ऐसे कर दिया, 2 fold कर दिया अभी इसको. होने के बाद you need to the candle or the lamp, or whatever you have in front of you, you need to burn this. Burn it completely into ashes, and the ashes put it in the tray or a plate which you have kept, right? And take this outside your balcony or outside your main door. And then I want you to just again visualize all the 4 or 5 what you have written, your manifestations, and then blow it into the universe. Very simple. This
how cool.
It's very cool way to manifest it. See, this is also called as a sigil. What we actually made here is a sigil. Okay, sigils were a way to manifest things. In a traditional way it was done, especially on Amavas. Today you'll be able to manifest in a multifold way. It works magically. And also you need to do this a minimum of 3 Amavas. Okay, just today's Amavas, and wait, the next Amavas you do. By the mid of next Amavas, you can see to that out of the 5, maybe all the 5 or one of them or 2 second of them will be manifested based on your intensity of what is in priority for you. Guaranteed. You just have to do it, because this is a science. This is the technology, how you're actually putting it into the universe. From subtle to gross, we are manifesting. We're not telling here, you have to work hard, you have to sweat yourself. Nahin, hum to gross se subtle ko nahi ja rahe. Hum ja rahe subtle to gross. Hum directly universe ko letter likh rahe hain, aur wahan se aapko it will start unwinding into your life. Okay? But see to that what you write there is a practical and it's a doable thing for you. I say, okay, I want to get married, then I will get married. I'm happily and nicely married to the Bill Gates son. Ye to nahi hoga. Or I'm happy, I am having $20 trillion in my account. I say, nahi hoga. That is really practically possible, and what is realistically that you need.
Do you write the name? Let's say if you want to marry someone, or if it's related to someone, I want to have a good. Would you write the name as well?
Definitely, yes, yeah. Like in your case, you have to write there that I am happily married and having lots of children with my love of my life, Vaibhav Prabhu. So you can mention it like that. ठीक है, वो नहीं सुना उसने. ठीक है. Okay, so you can
Prabhuji, like after blowing, after burning the ashes, Like, where do we need to put it in the plate, and after that, what do we do?
Yeah, just to put in the plate, take it in your balcony or go outside your house. Very important. It has to get blown out. Just blow it out into the air. The ashes. That's all. Okay. And in this, you can see to that you can definitely manifest what is it that you're looking to manifest in your life. Okay. This is a time-tested thing. It's not something new, what I'm telling you. This is there. This science is there from millions of years, which is there since the humankind. Because sigils are there from, even if you say Stone Age, what people talk about, sigils are there.
I've actually heard this, Prabhu. I've heard this here. I used to hear these things in school, but I never believed it. Now it's coming from you. It makes more sense.
Yeah, definitely. These are all the different keys. Actually, this is the keys to prosperity, keys to abundance. So actually, because it looks like something very vague and very stupid. People think, "Arey, this is how the secrets are kept," so that people who think they're so intelligent, हम इतना smart हैं, only hard work करने से ही मिलेगा. नहीं भैया, सिर्फ letter लिखो हो जाएगा. है ना? But letter लिखे कहाँ पे post करना है, कैसे करना है, people don't know. So this is how you can actually post your letter and get things done. Okay, that's one thing. Another thing I'm going to teach you today is called as abundance check. ये आपको चेक मिलेगा, ब्लैंक चेक दे दिया भगवान ने आपको, कितना चाहिए लिख लो, है ना? How cool it is. How many of you want a blank check? Okay. सही है. So now actually you're going to manifest the blank check. Okay. And you can see to that this is happening in your life.
Sorry, Prabhu, I just have a quick question.
Yeah.
In terms of our wishes, like let's say in terms of our checks and everything, can we have like spiritual desires as well? Like let's say if you're not doing your japa properly every day, can you write that I'm doing my 16 rounds properly? I'm doing my 16 rounds amazingly, attentively. Can we write stuff like that?
No. See, spiritual life is independent of all this. You are a pauper or you are a crorepati. It does not matter for you to lead us to your japa. You
Okay.
can live in a bungalow, you can live in a hut. The quality of your japa mat depends upon your seriousness into pleasing the Lord.
Okay, got it.
Independent of that. But this is what we are teaching you today is how can you be in a comfortable situation where you can actually do your japa nicely. You're
Yep.
hungry, you don't have clothes. And if I come and tell you, this is how life is, forget it, just chant Krishna's name. You said, Arey Baba, for like khana to do. Hai na? So now,
Yeah.
when you're in a comfortable situation, automatically you'll do your japa nicely. Your state of gratitude will multiply more.
Got it. Very true. Yeah.
And also very important, you have read in Bhagavad Gita. In the end, what does it say? Wherever there is Krishna and Arjuna, there is always, who remembers?
Victory. Victory.
There is victory. There is the few things which is mentioned. Can somebody tell me? I don't remember it right away.
There's auspiciousness, there's victory.
There's victory. There is
Tatra Shrir Vijayur Nitir.
yeah. So in that also it says that one aspect of it, especially again all in the 10th chapter also Krishna says that among the virtuousness I am the niti, where what I'm teaching you right now is the artha, where how you can actually things manifest your artha. When you have artha, then automatically your kamas are dissatisfied, your desires are satisfied, and then you look for moksha. So that's how what we're teaching now is not real bhakti. I'm teaching you yukta vairagya, where when you add these things into your life, your process of bhakti becomes easier, stronger. Okay. So now, how are you going to write the check? So this check is very, very powerful. So for this, what you need to do is take a check. If you have your own check from the bank, that is very good. If you have, can take that. If you don't have, just take a printout of any check. Aise wala. Just a check, like a printout of any check, where it is written amount and the date and I said then a format. Even if that is not possible for you, just take a plain paper and just make a draft of the check. Just write the date, to, and then the signature. Us tarah. Okay, it is a symbolic way. Okay, if you have the real check, you can write on the real check also. And now, when are we going to do this? We are not going to do it in the night. We are going to do it tomorrow morning. Okay, 24 hours before the moonrise, the new moon ends. That means tomorrow during the day, especially if you can do it in the morning tomorrow around 8 or 9 o'clock, that's an ideal time. 1 or 2 hours after the sunrise. Okay, take an empty check, and you need to take a green pen. Very important to have a green pen. For the previous one, you're going to use a red color. For this, you're going to use a green color. Okay, and you're going to again hold it in your hand. Those who have learned Reiki, they can invoke Reiki and energize that check. Okay, and then you're going to write your full name on that. Can you take, if you have a pen and paper with you, you start writing with me so that you can actually understand. Just draw like a check and then write the full name. And in the amount section, you please write, say I will also write with you. Okay, first you wrote the full name. Then in the amount section, you're going to just write paid in full. ऐसे नहीं कि I want 10 lakh rupees, 20 lakh rupees. नहीं, हम यहाँ पे ये लिख रहे हैं कि maybe the universe wants to give you 30 lakh rupees. Why am I just asking for 10 lakh rupees? Right? So I'm going to tell paid in full. ठीक है, लिख दिया paid in full. जहाँ पे numbers हैं, numbers की जगह में भी paid in full. हो गया? And now, date कभी का लिखेंगे, हमको आज चाहिए, कल चाहिए, कौन सा डेट में चाहिए ना, just write now. You're going to everything, you're going to do it in the present tense now.
प्रभु पेड कैपिटल लेटर्स में लिखना है या लोअर केस?
Anything is fine.
Okay.
Yeah. And now, signature की जगह क्या लिखेंगे? Law of abundance. ठीक है? Or after doing that, this much is what you wrote in the check. So now you need to energize that check also. How are you going to do that? Those who have learned Reiki can write the 3 symbols of Reiki. Okay, that is Chakore, Seike, and Hansujashanen. On the top corner, left side corner, जहाँ पे हम check को cross करते हैं ना, that portion you can write, draw Chakore, Seiki, Hansujashanen. Okay, and you're going to use angel numbers here. Angel numbers are very powerful numbers which vibrate at a very, very high frequency. These are the numbers to manifest abundance, which is mentioned here on the screen. So that you're going to write it on the left hand side down corner. Okay, you're going to write 520, 741, 777, 808, 8528, 1122, 570. Okay, we are going to do that. And now you're going to down you're going to write thanks and gratitude. Signature के below में लिखना है thanks and gratitude. Okay, और अभी ऊपर लिखना है middle portion में ओम लिखो और स्वास्तिका लिखो. ऐसे हमारा चेक रेडी हो गया. सही है?
प्रभु ओम एंड स्वास्तिका वेयर प्रभु?
अप ऑफ द चेक, यहाँ पे
टॉप.
हाँ जी, ठीक है. अभी ये सब करने के बाद यू नीड टू एक्चुअली अगेन एनर्जाइज द चेक. यू आर गोइंग टू होल्ड द चेक इन योर हैंड लाइक दिस, and then again those who have learned Reiki can invoke Reiki into the check for a few minutes. Okay, and also you can manifest, you can visualize yourself with abundance. Again, abundance and prosperity does not mean that okay, only if you have $1 billion in bank or when you have so much of stocks and shares you are full of abundance. No, abundance, prosperity is you're happy and satisfied and gratitude with what you have today. Okay, and that itself, see, you may have $1 billion in your bank, but your home always there's quarrel and fights and there's no harmony. You're not going to be happy and satisfied. So that's how it works. You should be thankful and grateful for what you have today, and the same thing will multiply thousands of times. Just visualize yourself, you're holding like this and you're sitting with your loved ones, with your children around, and you're so happy and thankful. What is having a nice talk together or doing an aarti of the Lord together, sitting together and chatting about life together. You'll feel so nice, right? So that's what you need to sit here and visualize your happy moments of your life.
Sir, one question. Amount in numbers should be paid in full, right?
Paid in full, yes. In words also paid in full, in numbers also paid in full. Okay.
So where to write this angel numbers, Prabhu?
On the left hand side down.
Left side down.
Yeah, wherever you have written the full amount, no? Below there is space. There you can write. Where the bank name, everything will be written.
And if you don't know the Reiki symbol, then
No problem. No problem. If you don't know, you can just do the visualization part of it, and then thankful and gratefulness is fine. So once you learn, then later on we can do that. And now, itna ho gaya. Abhi isko kya karna hai? You need to keep it in a safe place, or you can either keep it in your altar, or you can keep it in your drawer or in your safe, or wherever you keep all your bank stuff, wherever. Just keep it and forget it. Not that every time you're so restless, you go and keep checking. No. The universe works when you're actually not restless. You are very peace and at ease. Right? So isko wahan pe rakh diya. Agle अमावस तक भूल जाओ इसके बारे में. I think I need to mute all of you. I just muting. Okay, so we are going to keep this in a safe place. And the next Amavas, this I want you to do again a minimum of 3 Amavas. Okay, by the next Amavas, you take this out and then burn this into the fire and then blow it out. And again, make a fresh one, the next Amavas. So this is how you're going to do. And if you are able to do it consequently, a minimum of 3 Amavas, then you can see the difference in your life. You can actually see again what's happening here is you're spending 1 mandala, again, more than 1 mandala in this, 48 days. So you can see the changes happening. Okay, so this is the blessings for you today. You have learned how to manifest abundance. Here, we are not mentioning any amount, nothing. This is a completely open check. And you can see that what is actually required for you will be manifested. Immediately, you need to be clearing of so much of debts, you will get cleared of that. Immediately, you need a certain job, you will get that. Immediately, you want love from the loved ones, you will get that. So what is required, the universe will arrange in such a way. This is how we are actually opening up the key to the universe to open our own abundance. Okay? Any doubts?
Prabhuji, can you share the check format once? Like what was all written? Like
Yeah, I will send you. I'll send you the whole slide. I'll show you. It also has the check thing which is mentioned. I have to take a photo, then I'll add it into that and I'll send you. Okay. Any other doubts? Because only key here is our state of mind. How are you going to do that? Again, in the state of mind should be our gratitude and thankfulness. First thing. Second thing is having faith. Not faith or not on anybody else, on the Lord. Because the Avashya Rakshabhi Krishna, the Lord always protects us. Okay.
Prabhu, one question itto. So present tense ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಹೇಗೆ ಲೈನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಬರಿಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ.
Say for example, you're looking for good business to happen. So then in the present tense is I am what do we say? I am flourishing in my business. That means right now you're flourishing in your business. You can write it in Kannada also, no problem. It's not that you need to write in English only.
Okay.
Yeah, but in the present tense, can somebody tell what is present tense in Kannada?
ವರ್ತಮಾನ ಕಾಲ.
ವರ್ತಮಾನ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಿಬೇಕು. Correct.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Any other doubts? Anything else you have to ask? Okay. So please manifest your abundance. Do it today. Today is a day actually you can make use of it. Okay. And tonight you can write your letter to the universe. Levala. And tomorrow morning you can issue your check. आज लेटर लिख दो, कल इश्यू कर दो और खुशी से रहो, जाप करो, खुश रहो. Okay. Thank you again for giving me opportunity to serve you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Guruji.
So now in the next class, our Mataji is going to teach us all astrology. So we'll take a short break and then we'll rejoin for the astrology class. Okay.
What time, Prabhu?
In another
Prabhu,
month,
angel repeated numbers.
and I'm sending everything. I'm sending this whole thing.
Send it in the group,
Okay.
Prabhu.
The group I will send, yeah.
Okay, and the next Shalu Mataji's class is by what time?
Shalu Mataji, आप बताइए कितने बजे करेंगे?
Actually, Prabhuji, truly, I have not prepared yet, but today we can take the astronomy.
Okay.
At
Now
the
it's all. I think it's 12 o'clock now.
yes,
Okay.
15 to 20 minutes, we will talk about the astronomy and the planning.
Okay. Fine, Mataji.
Okay.
ठीक है.
We can continue now, Prabhu.
Yeah, continue and finish it off. Or
Finish.
Mataji wants some time to.
Yeah, better let's take a 5 minutes or a break. That's
Yeah.
better for everybody. Okay.
So by 12:5, rejoin
Yeah.
again the same
12,
link.
12, 5. Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay, Mataji. Okay, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hari Hari Bol.